Welcome to this video. This is gonna be Weekly Instant 188. I tried to fix the audio a bit. I think it's a bit better. There's probably some background noise, but it's really the best I can do for you right now. 188 is should be 47 times 4, right? It's nothing too special, but this hand is definitely interesting. One club, and I'm tempted to just bid one spade and see where it takes me. Two clubs is maybe possible as well, but now my partner showed some fits, so I'm gonna bid four spades. In fact, I'll probably bid five spades if need be, but apparently it need be not, or whatever the negation of that is. We're gonna lose three aces, definitely, and there is some chance of two heart losers as well. In the meantime, I ought to be careful to try to figure out. So East has ace of diamonds and ace of clubs. Oh yeah, West doubled first, so he probably has four hearts, which means that this is a rough now, so that's too bad. But because I didn't show my hearts, West doesn't know. And I can safely claim here. I could rough one heart and discard one heart or something like that. 1-0 trump. It should be a transfer, and indeed it is. So two hearts transfer to spades. He's gonna cube it here. He has a splinter, but I have kind of a minimum as well as ace king of clubs, so it's not ideal for a slam. King of hearts, so OS probably has hearts. Now, before we begin, I can get rid of that heart and throw trump. Should be the best chance. I'm playing match point, so actually I don't really need to count tricks or losers or anything. Just go for the maximum you can. So it has king queen of hearts, right? And the king of spades. Does it mean that he definitely has the king of diamonds? Maybe not, but I'm tempted to play him for that anyway. It's maybe a bit too cautious, but I didn't want to risk whatever kind of rough they were trying to do. Okay, it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, East had the king, so that means that this is gonna be a really bad score. I thought maybe I'm in a good contract, but probably the whole field is in it, so weird. So he did overcall on that king and king queen. I really thought he would have at least some clubs with that, but oh yeah, because not everyone opens 1-0 trump. But I could have made +3. I think so, at least, but somehow. Is there some issue with the last? Yeah, there's an issue with the last diamond. Yeah, that's interesting. So even if I find the king of diamonds, I will lose another diamond in the end. Yeah, quite weird, but true. So I upgraded now to 1819 because it's a very cute 17. So he has 4-4, I think. 4 clubs doesn't show anything. 4 diamonds doesn't show anything. Sorry, he has 4-4. I'm going crazy. So he's exactly 4-4. So I can just beat 3-no trump and hope that his spades are good enough. A spade lead is quite interesting here in general, and indeed in this case as well. Yeah, this is super awkward. This is a very thin contract, and I think the best way of playing such contracts is hope for the absolute best. And in this case, that would be maybe even taking it, because that ace of spades would be an entry to the hearts. Yeah, maybe duck a diamond first and then hope for the best. In which case, I might as well ducked at least one club in the beginning, but too late now. So there are 4-3, which means that we have a tiny bit more chance for a 3-3 break in diamonds or hearts. This 10 of diamonds I wouldn't be very happy with, but what can you do? Yeah, I really look like a doubleton. Do I gain by playing on hearts? No, right? It's the same thing, yeah. So I can just play for down 1 now. The 9 will be the last trick. And I don't know. Yeah, this is hardly gonna be a good result. Did I have some chance towards the end? I think not. Yeah, now it is over. 15, 1-no trump. Double shot both majors. It's kind of this funny past hand Gib convention. Convention sounds like it's some kind of a conference, but it's just an agreement between parties, which is also one of the many different meanings of the word convention. So I can just take this and play a hard back. The 7 of hearts also appeared. Yeah, the problem is that I need 2 diamond entries, and that's only possible if diamonds aren't 4-0, and I have a feeling they might be. They're not. Am I messing things up here? Not yet. Not quite yet. I have 3 entries to dummy even, which I should be a bit careful about. So oh yeah, I needed 3 entries. That's true. I could have played the low onto the ace. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't matter. Main point is we're making this. Because they cannot knock out every single entry to every single hand. So club entry would have been the same as this one. Club switch now. And we're making 11 tricks. Should be a good result. 92.9. slowly and carefully we are inching back towards the top. If you're gonna invite me like that, I can't say no. Two diamonds was kind of like an doubtful hand, and then he said, if you're doubtful, then I'm not, and so I just bid it. It's kind of a ridiculous pass if you ask me, but okay. I just realized I'm severely out of balance here. Why is that? Oh yeah, no, I realize. And just crop this in a weird way. Just a sec, I'm sorry. I know what you were thinking. Will he forget to turn the mic back on? But I did not. Okay. So this contract is really sweet. So all we need is not to get all messed up with the entries and everything. So this we're gonna lose 2 clubs and a diamond. That's the plan. Now this spade lead looks like a singleton to me. You know, if it's queen 4th, then well done. But I'm just going for it. I'm just gonna assume that hearts are breaking. Although I think too wrong with playing a club now. So a club. He's gonna play the queen of spades. No. Now he's probably has the last spade. No, I can just claim. No, I can't claim. Now this is the question. Now, should I play for this club rough to go through, or hearts to break? So club rough would require them to play to be 5-2. The other one is 4-1. 5-2. Which is more likely? 4-1 is pretty likely. 4-1 is. Well, I know it's not in a vacuum. We're not in a vacuum. I know all that. But okay, I can't count it out completely. But I'm just gonna say, like, the first approximation is to assume you have like an infinite supply of cards. And in that case you have 5/16 is 4-1. Yeah, this is all nonsense. The truth is, this is all nonsense. I have a feeling if I'm supposed to ruff a club now, East would have switched to the queen of spades, so I won't play for that. I think a 4-1 is less likely than a 5-2. Sorry, what am I saying? Yeah, that's what that's actually what I think. But okay, just to finish my thought there. So one way you can think about it is like you don't have any restrictions. Like anybody can have any number of cards, like between 0 and 26. In that case, if you have 5 cards, then there's 32 possibilities. I mean, that's true anyway. You have 32 possibilities, but they're equally likely, and that's not true in the case of finite numbers of cards for people. And then you have 10 of them are 4-1s, because either of the 5 can be a stiff, and then that would be about 1 in 3. Now that's an overestimate because of what I said. So I think it's 68%. I know for sure it's 3-2, and it would be only like based on this calculus, it would be only 20 cases out of 32, and 20 is less than 2/3. It's about 20, 30 is 5/5, so that's 62.5. And in fact it's 68, because the 4-1s and the 5-0s are less likely, because simply when you have already, let's say you're like dealing the cards one by one, then simply somebody, once they have already 4 spades, then they're less likely to get a 5th, let's say, or if they have 3 spades, they're less likely to get a 4th. Now for 5-2, based on this, you would have you would have 128 possibilities, and 2 out of them is, I think it should be, say 7 times 6 divided by 2, that's 21, but you have 2 people, so that's it's actually 42 out of 128, but then you have also 7-0, that's only 2, so that's 44, and then 6-1 you would have 14, that's 58 out of 128, so 70 is a 4-3. And now, however, when you have this many cards, and especially like 7-0 and 6-0, 6-1 are very, very unlikely. We'll just check the percentages in a minute. And I kind of feel like it would be cheating if I did it during a tournament. Double is not supportable, so that's too bad. I'm still kind of tempted to be 2 spades. I'm not quite sure why, but... Well, I know why. It's actually a very nice hand to play in a 4-3. You have aces, so you can set up the suit often, which is always nice in a 4-3. And I have a stiff heart along with a 3-card support. So, and this 10-9 is also nice. So these intermediates can be very important in a 4-3. Now he'll add a low club. Low-ish club. Definitely playing on spades is one thing we can do. That could help if you really have to take now 3 spades, let's say, if there's some kind of club discard. And this is one thing we need to do now. That didn't help. What? 5-3-2. Okay, I think he's peeking, but maybe he's like literally just missing the ace. I don't know. Weird anyway. Do we have the queen? No. No queen of spades. He finessed against the jack and the 7 of hearts. That's amazing. It's incredible. I don't know what's going on. The queen, the jack, the 7, and that's crazy. He played from 10-8, 7-6-5. Ah, yeah, so he just played... Ah, no, I'm sorry. No, the 7 was in West. So he just, yeah, he finessed against ace queen jack. No, then it's fine. Yeah, sorry, I was a bit confused. Well, no trump, so actually this two spades really helped. And now the queen would help me a lot. Yeah, they didn't. It just goes to show how bad this advice is. Third hand high. There's so many of these positions. I mean, where it would have been such a fluid game now if the queen had appeared. Now I have to figure out what to do. Ducking a heart is something that I'm thinking of, but maybe just low spade to the jack. Yeah, doesn't matter too much. Now he plays it, which is nice. Because West didn't play the 9. West should have played the 9. I kind of figured he would have ace king, sorry, king queen. But yeah, what else can you do? Just duck a heart. West has all the points here. What on earth is going on? I know, but I'm getting 125 tricks. Okay, it's 9, but still it's a lot. Wow. Back from the dead. After the infamous board 3, I'm back in the lead. 14. Okay, this is just to try to win. Let's try to hide spades. Okay, now I'm supposed to figure out, okay, what should we do? How many tricks would they take? And 3 no trump and everything like that. In 4 spades. I, on the other hand, I will just play on hearts. Okay, yeah, let's try to do it like, you know, these experts are doing. What would they do in 4 hearts? So they would take, sorry, in 4 spades, they would lose 2 clubs and a diamond, and maybe a heart. Huh. I can take 4 tricks in spades, 5, 6 hearts, 7, 8 in diamonds. Okay, that's interesting. If they insist on diamonds, I'm gonna get the trick. I'm just gonna slow them down in a way. So we played extra super cautiously, double finesse against a queen 10. Okay, now I'm cold already. That's insane. You can even goof around in clubs here, as far as I can see, and they're just giving me all these tricks. This is gonna be a complete top, I think. Yeah, this is a complete epic top. And I'm a bit ashamed of how well this went. Because, yeah, on the other hand, they're gonna take the same tricks in 4 spades. Yeah, I'm still losing a trick, right? I could try like a trick like this, you know, in case they don't take the ace, but they do. So, I don't think they can take +1, right? I mean, yes. Okay, I mean, you know, you can say it's lucky or something, but this is kind of the whole point of not bidding spades. It's to hide them and to aim for this 3 no trump. But yeah, it is lucky, so I don't know how much sense that made, but here I am. Yeah, decent start of the year. Although technically there was already a weekly instant recorded in the new year, but whatever. Less less background noise and good score. I think last week was also good, but maybe not quite so good. Whatever. Thanks for watching. See you around.